Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first impression video on this device right here. This is the VKK Vacuum Blackhead Remover. I've been wanting to try one of these vacuum blackhead removers for a while, ever since when they came out with this device, but I have read poor reviews on those devices because they would say, oh, it doesn't do the job, the suction isn't hard enough, or it's very painful, and that made me a little bit skeptical to try it. So when VKK reached out to me, I was just kind of like, I did look up some of their reviews and then I was like, oh, you know, a lot of people say it works out and, you know, it's painless, it's rechargeable, like you don't need to put in batteries. And I was like, I actually want to try this out for myself. So I agreed for them to send me this device and basically for me to give an honest opinion. They didn't pay for me to say anything in this video. So I thought, great opportunity for me to film a first impression. So before I do that, I want to show you guys, I guess, what's in this box and what is actually included. So this retails for about $43 Canadian, I think, on Amazon, is what I've noticed. And basically they claim that it's an upgraded technology. It's painless, it's for all skin type, and it's a wireless charge, which is great, right? Like nowadays, not a lot of us like to buy batteries and stick it into like a device like this, right? Like, come on. So I opened the box and then I realized, oh, I should really charge this first before actually using it. So it came with a device like this where it's, you just put it in and you plug it in a USB charge. So that's pretty simple. It did take me a few hours for it to fully charge, but after every charge you get 80 minutes, up to 80 minutes worth of using this device. When it's charging, it's basically red down here where the logo is, and when it's done, I believe it's like this light color. So it looks like this. This is basically a pause, and that's why it's just flickering on all of this. Pressing the first light right here, this is the level 1 suction. This is more for like sensitive skin, so it's not as harsh. The second one here is more for like dried skin. Third one here is for combination skin, which is basically what I will be trying out. And last is for oily skin. They also have this button up here, which is for vibration, which kind of helps to wiggle and jiggle all that gunk that's maybe like situated on inside your pores for a bit. So you could use that vibration function on any of the 4 levels of suction. And basically you turn it off by just pressing the power button right here and holding it down for about 3 seconds. At least that's what I've learned when just like playing around with this before actually trying it on my skin. So the box inside also, of course, included a manual on how to use this, and 2 other ones of these plastic heads up here. So this one's more for blackhead removal, which is what I'm going to be demonstrating in this video. I have 2 other heads right here. One is an oval shape, which is this one right here. Not sure if you guys can really see the difference. This one here, it has a smaller hole, and it's more for like if you're a little bit more sensitive and you want more of a weaker kind of suction, you would use the tiny one, the tiny small hole. And then the one that's oval-y is actually supposed to be for fine lines and whatnot to help with that. But I won't be testing it out in this video because I feel like if I'm going to do it for all of this, it's going to be a very long video. Besides from that, they also came with these little rubber rings and a little mesh stickers like this. So the rubber ring is literally for, I don't know if you guys can see here, it's for the head to actually stay on. There are these rings right here. The mesh itself is actually this. If you guys can see, this mesh right here, it collects dust. So over time, you'll have to remove that. So that's actually really detailed for a device to come with all of that. I'm not sure if you run out of these, can you repurchase these, but I guess that would be a question for the company itself, right? And last but not least, and I think this is like a little bit of a bonus that it comes with this, is actually tools to help you with, I guess, acne or whatnot. I won't be using these because I don't have any pimples or whatnot that I really want to remove on camera because, yeah, I'm already feeling very vulnerable of you guys watching me like suck any dirty things off my nose. So those are what I've read, I guess, from the manual on how to use this device prior to, I guess, doing my first impression on this. I am going to go and wipe off at least my face makeup, warm up my nose a little bit so that it'll be easier for me to suck anything out in this portion of my face. I'll be right back. So I am back. I basically wiped off like my face makeup, left my lips, eyes, and eyebrows. I put on a warm towel on my nose area here just to open up my pores. I don't have a steamer to steam my face so that it can open up more of my pores. So I'll be testing this device on just like my nose area and possibly like maybe here, so you guys can see whether if it works or not. With that being said, it might be a little gross and disgusting to see what this device can pull out of my pores. So of course, you can skip this little section because after that, I will give you guys my final thoughts on this product itself. Okay, now that you guys are up close, I'm just trying to focus just my nose area. I know I feel a little bit vulnerable. The fact that you guys can probably see how big my pores are, and I try not to like, I guess, clean this area this morning when I wash my face so that it can collect a little bit more gunk, and let's see if this device right here can actually pick up most of it, right? With that being said, I forgot I should actually test this out on my hand first, right? Just in case, you know, it's too much for me. So just by turning it on, you can hear it now. This is actually the first one. I'm gonna test it on the back of my hand. Let me show you guys. This is just level 1. I know that looks pretty painful, but it's actually not bad. Okay, I'm gonna test out number 2. It's supposed to be stronger, and it's I think it's supposed to be for dried skin. Ooh, it's definitely stronger, that's for sure. I'm gonna try out 3, and this is actually supposed to be for combination skin, which might actually work better for me. Ooh, this one's definitely much harder, as you can tell. And I'm gonna test out the last one, which is actually supposed to be for oily skin. That one kind of felt the same as the combination skin. There's also a vibrating setting right here. I'm gonna try and test that out and let's see how that feels. You can hear it vibrating. Ooh. But I understand you're not supposed to just focus on one spot. Ooh. So anyways, from my understanding, I'm supposed to like basically go above, or go in one direction and not back and forth because it will irritate your skin. My nose may look a little red after that. So because I have combination dried skin, I am going to do the 3rd one right here. Okay. I'm gonna do it on this side. As you can tell, there's quite a bit of gunk in there. I can't really seem to be getting this right because I know their advertisement, it was so easy for them to glide it across. I wonder if I did it the opposite direction, like gliding it down, would it be better? Ooh, definitely took a bit of my sebum. Not sure if you guys can see on the edges of the ring. There's a bit of my sebum right there already. I'm gonna try it on this side of my nose. I find it easier to glide it downwards. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it got it good. Not really sure if you guys could see this. I did try to turn it off so that it focuses on the ring. There is quite a bit of gunky stuff on there. Maybe a little bit disgusting to some of you guys. Now that I have demoed this on camera and it was my first impression, I thought I'd give you guys my final thoughts on this device alone. I really like how it's a silicone based, so it's very, very comfortable to hold. And at the same time, I really like the color, lilac. I guess you would call this a lilac, kind of purple, light purple color. I'm a huge purple kind of girl, so that's really nice. And given the fact that there are different heads, I thought that was pretty like detail oriented, and that, you know, one device technically does more than one thing, like such as the oval one actually is supposed to help with your fine lines. I mean, I'm not sure if it works or not because I don't have time on the in this video to demonstrate that for you guys. But with that being said, cleaning it was quite easy. Like after I did all that suction, I decided to go off camera and actually clean it, and it was fairly easy. All you needed to do was just take the nozzle head off and clean it with a Q-tip. I added a little bit of soap because, you know, that was kind of dirty oil that was on my face and whatnot. So I thought it's better with a bit of soap just to like clear out the bacteria. So that was quite easy to clean. And, you know, I feel like these rings might, you know, that comes with it is great because it does use 2 at a time, and I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 extra ones here, 2 that are really tiny, and I'm not too sure what I would use that for. The mesh itself, I do have 5 extra ones here, so that should last me at least a year, assuming that I use this like, you know, 1 or 2 times a week. I'm not actually sure how many times I'm supposed to use this. Personally, I probably would only use this once a week, or whenever I normally would do my strips. I'll probably gravitate towards using this device instead of the pore strips. With that being said, the price point, you're probably asking me, for $43 for a device like this, is that reasonable? I think that's more of a question for you guys. I don't know if this is reasonable because I've never actually bought a device like this. To me, if it does the job and everything and it's less than $50, I think it's quite worth it, right? You know? So if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these, of course, my link is in the description box down below so that you guys can go and check that out. All that's being said, I really like the device. The company did not pay me to say any of this, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. But I do strongly suggest you guys, if you're like me who loves like pore strips and you love the idea of like ripping it out and you see all that dirty stuff, well, you see dirty stuff right here too, definitely, and even possibly even more, I find, given how strong the suction is. But I have to warn you, after using this, for some people with sensitive skin, you might feel some irritations in areas that you've used, because it does dry out your nose a little bit. So for people who, unlike me, who have an oily nose, you might want to hydrate it right away, or put on toner right away, because it might irritate a bit. And of course, if that irritation lasts much longer, please do go see a doctor or something like that, a specialist, just to check it out and make sure everything's good. I am no expert here. I'm just here trying a new device out and, you know, giving you guys my personal opinions on this device itself. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if so, remember to give me that thumbs up. I'm gonna try to upload more videos for you guys to watch in the near future. Anyhow, I shall talk to you guys in my next video.